Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Victoria from Morality Mall. Morality Mall is a platform where buyers and sellers meet each other. And on Morality Mall, we have a lot of buyers waiting for vendors, waiting for sellers to post their products. You are super welcome if you are joining us for the first time, and if you are a returning subscriber, I'm proud of you. Thank you. This is our official YouTube channel where I teach mini importation training, and this is another episode. And on today's episode, I will be talking about drop shipping and importation. I will be drawing the curtain between drop shipping and mini importation. What is drop shipping, and what's the difference between drop shipping, a drop shipper, and an importer? I'll be talking about drop shipping versus importation today. What do we understand by the word drop shipping, and what is importation? I've talked about importation in one of our episodes. If you missed that, please, if you missed it, you can kindly go back and watch the video. I'll be dropping the link to that video down below this new video. Today I want to talk about drop shipping. What is drop shipping? Some people mistake drop shipping for retail. No, they are two different. What is drop shipping? Drop shipping simply means it's like drop shipping can just be likened to a retail fulfillment method. It can just be likened to a retail fulfillment method where a store does not keep the products in their store, but they can supply the buyer. That's strange. A store does not have the product in stock, but they have it on their e-commerce site. They have it on their site. They have it displayed to their customers that this is available. Whereby when somebody places an order with them, they already have a link with wholesaler or manufacturer, in which the manufacturer is the one that will supply their products to the end user, to the buyer. So the retailer shop now serves as an intermediary between the supplier and the buyer. That's more interesting. Maybe I should recap it again. Drop shipping is a retail fulfillment method where a store does not keep the product it sells in stock. They don't have that product in stock, but they advertise it because they already have an agreement. They already have a standing relationship between a wholesaler or a manufacturer. That is, let me simplify it very well now. For instance, I import, okay, let me put myself as an example. If I bring down some products, some people, I have some group of people that will come to me that, like, how much are you willing to give me these products? Because I want to advertise it on my home platform as well. So those are drop shippers. The product still remains with me. It still remains in my shop. It still remains in my home warehouse. So when they have a client or a customer, they call me that I'm coming to pick so products. I don't have to know the amount you charge your customer. It's none of my business. So far you pay my own money. You send me the details and the address of the person to send it to. I send it to the person. And you can as well say I should send it down to you. I'll send it to you. My own is that you bring in a client, you already negotiate, you've already bargained your home price to the person, you collect the product, and I ship down the product to the person. I send the product to the person. That is a drop shipper. Drop shipper is that person that's standing between the two of us. They don't have the product in stock, but they advertise the product on their platform or on their group, or in any way they advertise the product. After advertising the product, they go to the seller that help me to ship so product to so address. So we do it for them, and they collect their money, they remove their gain. So that's a drop shipper. A retail shop is that shop that you enter, you see the physical products. So the difference is that There is no physical product in a dropshipper's store. They don't have the product readily available with them, but the product is readily available within their reach. It's something they can easily access, but it's not in their personal within their personal reach. But they already made the agreement with somebody that I'm coming for so product. When I pay, you give it to me. It depend on your relationship. It can be pay on delivery and it can be paid before delivery. So that is a typical dropshipper. So don't forget, I said it earlier that a dropshipping is a retail fulfillment method where a store does not keep the product itself in stock. Instead, the store purchases the item from a third party or wholesaler that have the product in stock. So the store go and purchase it from somebody that have it in stock and sell to their customer. That's a dropshipper. So I'm encouraging people that says they don't have money to start up their own business or something. You can look for somebody that is trusted. You can look for somebody that is tested. You can look for somebody that is reliable. You can tell them that I will help you to sell your products. You have already put your own gain. You have already put whatever you want to put, and you help them to sell you help them to advertise. You remove your own gain and you give them their own money. But we are going to look at the benefits and the disadvantages of this. Like every other thing, everything in life has disadvantages and they likewise have advantages. So we are going to look at the two together. We are going to examine the advantages and the disadvantages of dropshipping. Okay, let's talk about the disadvantages, which we cannot shy away from. There are a lot of disadvantages involved when we talk on dropshipping. No, the first thing is that you can't control the quality. You don't have anything to say concerning the quality. So the quality is one of the major problems we have when we are talking about it's one of the problems a dropshipper will have. You cannot really be 100% sure of the quality of the product you are sending to your clients. You can only take the word of your manufacturer or your wholesaler, because you didn't see the product, you didn't touch it, you didn't feel it, you don't know how it looks like. So quality problem. That's one of the major and most important problem a dropshipper might have. Another problem is your local shipping rates might be very high. Imagine you have a customer that is buying 10 products from you and the 10 products are from 10 different suppliers. So that means they are going to supply you first. You package together and send to your clients. So that will reduce your own personal gain a bit. So that's another problem. That's another major problem. Because you can't, if somebody wants to buy 10 items from you or 10 products from you, you can't say they should be sending it to the person one after the other. The person will be kind of suspect you, be suspicious, like this woman is not the seller or something like that. So you have to tell those people, the wholesalers or the company, to send the product to you while you collate them together. You look for a bigger packaging material and you look for proper way of sealing it up. All these things will still incur a bit of your profit. So it's one of the disadvantages. And proper mismanagement or proper handling. Most of these people might not handle these products very well, and you know they won't return it back to the seller. They will definitely return it back to you, because the seller might claim that it was properly handled. So proper mismanagement or inappropriate handling of the products is one of the disadvantages of dropshipper. And another thing is, when you fall into the hand of a bad, let me call them, somebody that is so trickish, a tricky supplier, or a tricky. When I was still doing dropshipping, so I bought something from someone, I sent the phone number, everything. The guy has a group. So I just bought an item from him. I sent the number of the person that he is going to deliver the product to. The next day, although he delivered the product that day, I was very happy with it. The next day I woke up, I saw so person added to the group. That means the woman I supply goods to was added to the group. But believe me, today the guy is no longer existing in the business, because he did that to many people, and a lot of us have to leave his group for him. And this is an eye-opener that opened all our eyes then to it, that we too can start something that like this. And all of us are independent. Majority of us are independent today. So it's a major problem. It's a major problem when you send your customer, your client's number to them to help you ship directly to them, and they just try to divert that person or convert that person to their own customer. So it's a very big problem that we face. And another problem is that there might be errors. We have talked about supplier error. Maybe when they don't actually pick the colors you want, they don't actually pick the type that you want. There might be supplier errors. Some can be overlooked, and some are so major that we are going to either return or make a refund. So when they are doing that, sometimes a return comes to you. That means you have to look for another customer that will buy. So that's these are the most of the things that drop, but not the least among them is that it cannot be rebranded. You can't change the name of the company supplying the product to your personal brand name. It's not possible. That means you are still advertising for somebody. So it can't be rebranded. The product cannot be rebranded. So let's look at the benefits of dropshipping. Benefits of dropshipping. The first thing is that the product is easily accessible. Let's look at the benefits of dropshipping. It enables you to test different products. You can easily test run. The products are not with you. It's not that you keep them and you are paying shop rent. It's not that you are paying store rent. You are paying for warehouse. It's not that the products are with you. You are still thinking of how to sell them. So it enables you to run adverts, to place adverts on different types of products, and know the one that you can easily invest hugely into. Let me give you an example. There was a time I was doing baby things, I was doing fitness, I was doing a lot of things together. I was like buying from different people to resell, like a dropshipper. Then, so I discovered that I'm more cool, I'm more okay with kitchen. I have a lot of customers in kitchen and children, so I drop orders. So dropshipping enables you to know the area that you can perform better, because you have already run adverts for a lot of things. It will enable you to know the gender that you have. It enables you to know the gender that you have most. Require less or no capital. With little or no capital, you can start it. For instance, maybe you saw a bag from a wholesaler. You ask for the price. The person said 5,000 naira, and you run adverts for it at the rate of 10,000 naira. And the adverts yielded. There is a lot of reviews. People love it. They demanded for it. You request for the bag. It will be delivered. Maybe at your 10,000 naira, you already pay them their own 5,000 naira. You keep your own 5,000 naira. So it's less capital intensified. You don't have to spend a lot of money. The reason why I said little or no capital is that the little capital involved is the money for your adverts. It's the money you have to put together for your data or for whichever channel you want to advertise. So the capital is very little, such that everybody can afford to be a dropshipper. So provided we see a trusted manufacturer or wholesaler. So, and it's easy to start. It's very easy to start. You don't need any technique to go and learn. For instance, now if I want to become maybe imagine the days you have started importation class. Imagine the days you have started importation classes. It takes you months before you can master importation techniques. But when you talk about dropshipping, it's very easy to start. Just get somebody that will supply you the product, run an advert, place an advert for it, you get your clients, let them supply your clients, you take your change. That's as simple as that. You don't bother yourself about the shipping company, you don't bother yourself about dollar rates being rising or falling, about RMB falling, about crashes in anything. Your own is, the product is readily available, you have seen it, you pick it up, you add your own gain to it, and you sell them. So that's just your home. That's why I said it's very easy to start. It's very easy to start. And you have wide range of products to sell. It's not limited to a particular product. It's not limited. So you can have customer that supply you sneakers, you can have the one that supply you body fitness, you can have the one that supply you kitchen, you can have back to school item. It covers a wide range. So that's another benefit of a dropship.